You know, folks, being a parent is tough. We're constantly looking for ways to make life at home a little smoother, a little less chaotic. And let's be honest, sometimes it feels like we're speaking different languages with our kids. But what if I told you that how you communicate with your children could be the key to a stronger, more connected relationship? That's what we're diving into today. Transforming parenting with effective communication. We're talking about tools and strategies that can make a real difference in your family dynamic. So, before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss this. Let's get real. Look, we all want our kids to grow up feeling loved, understood, and capable of expressing themselves, and that starts with how we communicate with them. It's not just about barking orders or laying down the law. It's about creating a safe space where they feel heard, where their thoughts and feelings matter. Because the truth is, the way we talk to our kids shapes their self-esteem, their confidence, their entire worldview. When we communicate effectively, we build trust. We teach them how to navigate conflict, how to express their needs, and how to build healthy relationships. This isn't just about making your life easier as a parent, though it will. This is about equipping your children with the skills they need to thrive in life. How many times have you been so busy, so caught up in your own head that you only half listened to what your child was saying? We've all been there. But here's the deal. Our kids are smart. They can tell when we're not really present, when we're just waiting for our turn to talk. And that sends the message that what they have to say isn't important. So, how do we change that? We start by putting down the phones, turning off the TV, and giving them our undivided attention. Make eye contact. Nod your head. Let them know you're tracking with them. Use phrases like, "Tell me more about that," or "I hear you." It's amazing how much those little acknowledgments can make a child feel seen and understood. All right, let's talk about the power of positive language. Think about it. How do you feel when someone's constantly telling you what not to do? Probably pretty deflated, right? Well, it's the same for our kids. Instead of saying, "Don't run in the house," try, "Please walk." See what I did there? We're focusing on the desired behavior, not the negative. It's not about letting them get away with things. It's about framing your requests in a way that encourages cooperation. And trust me, this can make a world of difference in reducing power struggles and creating a more positive atmosphere at home. Chapter 4. Now this one's important. We have to validate our children's feelings, even when we don't understand them. Their emotions are real to them, even if they seem small or insignificant to us. Think back to when you were a kid. Didn't everything feel bigger, more intense? It's the same for them. So when your child comes to you upset about something that seems trivial, resist the urge to dismiss it. Instead, try saying something like, "I understand why you're upset. It's okay to feel that way." Validating their feelings doesn't mean you agree with them. It just means you're acknowledging their experience. And that goes a long way in building emotional intelligence and empathy. Chapter 5. Simplify your messages. Here's the deal. Kids aren't miniature adults. They don't process information the same way we do. So when we're communicating with them, we need to keep it simple and age-appropriate. For younger children, that means using short sentences, clear instructions, and maybe even some visual aids. For older kids, it's about engaging them in conversations, asking for their input, and explaining things in a way that makes sense to them. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about talking at them, it's about talking with them. Chapter 6. Be a role model. You know what the best way to teach our kids effective communication is? Modeling it ourselves. They're watching us, folks. They're learning how to handle conflict, how to express emotions, how to treat others by observing us. So if we're constantly yelling, interrupting, or dismissing their feelings, guess what? They're going to pick up on that. But if we make an effort to speak respectfully, listen attentively, and resolve disagreements calmly, they'll learn to do the same. And here's a big one. Apologize when you're wrong. Show them that it's okay to make mistakes, to take responsibility for our actions. That's huge. Chapter 7. Use the power of questions. Instead of barking orders or giving commands, try asking your child open-ended questions. Instead of saying, "Clean your room," try, "What do you think we can do to make your room a more organized and inviting space?" See the difference? Questions encourage critical thinking. They make your child feel like they're part of the solution, not the problem. And that can make a world of difference in their willingness to cooperate. Plus, it opens up a dialogue, giving you a chance to understand their perspective and work together to find solutions that work for everyone. Outro, your turn to communicate effectively. Look, this parenting journey is a marathon, not a sprint. There are going to be good days and bad days. But by making a conscious effort to improve the way we communicate with our kids, we can build stronger relationships, create a more positive home environment, and equip them with the skills they need to navigate life's challenges. Now, I want to hear from you. What resonated with you today? What are your biggest communication challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more parenting tips and advice. Remember, we're all in this together.